You guys here. Let me check my audio real fast, make sure we're good. One thing. Stop. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, we should be good now, dude. I fucking started on. Yeah, I know. I started on cell data. Is it back? It should be back. I switched over to Wi-Fi, so it might take a minute. But I see myself back, so we should be good. It was my bad. I started cell service here for some reason, like in these like 6 blocks downtown. I get shit, dude. Like it says that I have 5G, but it's only like 2 bars, and it's not enough to stream. So that was what happened. But yeah, no, we're good now. I was having problems at home yesterday. I think my router needs to be rebooted because I was like for some reason, like just doing shit on my phone was taking a long time, and then I switched off my Wi-Fi to see, and as soon as I switched off Wi-Fi, like everything got better, right? So I was like, oh well, shit, and then I never fixed it, and I never turned it back on. I have unlimited data anyways, so like I'm not concerned about my data usage on my phone, so it doesn't matter to me because we just get I don't know how they work it, but we get unlimited 5G. That's the way our shit is. Sandoval, we're doing good. How about you? How's everything, Liberty? Dude, I've been like, I haven't been able to catch you like all week, man. I've been looking for you, but like, it just timing's been off or something. Like whenever you were live, I was either not home yet or something, or had something going on. It was a busy week for me. Oh, you only streamed Wednesday. Okay. Yeah, because of all the BS. Yeah, it's all good. Well, so anyway, all right, moving forward, I'm gonna do this. I really like the out of that lean muscle, that 12-week lean muscle trainer that I did when I lost like all the weight that I lost. That program kind of goes through what I would like to consider like 4 different types of phases, right? You start out lifting with like the standard lifting protocol, right? Like 3 sets of 10, 12, 8, 15, reps like that, right? Just that's the beginning. And then he starts to introduce supersets. Then you start to throw in supersets in there. Then you start to introduce giant sets. Giant sets throughout this program. So supersets are 2 movements back to back without stopping in between. Giant sets are 3 movements back to back to back. Anything more than 3, like 4, 5, 6, those are circuits. Like this is what I would call them. Other people might have different views on it, but this is the way that I refer to shit. This is the way that I was taught. This is the way that I understand it to be. And this is how I do it. Okay, now we've got that clear. Then moving on from supersets and giant sets, you move into something called DTP, which is dramatic transformation principle. And DTP is a extremely humbling fucking workout, dude. I'm like it'll humble your ass, dude. I was talking to my kid about it, right? I'm like, with things like DTP, I'm like, the problem with people get in their own fucking head, right? Nobody wants to be caught dead lifting a light weight and looking like they're fucking struggling with it. You know what I mean? But why? Why not? Why? Who cares what other people fucking think, man? Fuck them. Fuck social media. Fuck the numbers. Fuck all that bullshit. Work with your effort, right? Put in the fucking effort. Give it all you got. Fuck the weight, man. Fuck the numbers. Fuck the other shit. Just know in your head that you left nothing behind, right? Like, I don't care what weight you got on. It doesn't matter. And with DTP, you have to do 50 reps, then 40, then 30, then 20, then 10, right? Increasing weight each time, okay? And during the lighter, higher rep ranges, you actually take a shorter rest time. It's kind of weird, but like when you get to the heavier reps, like the 20 and 10, you actually take like 1.5 to 2 minutes because of the way that our muscles recover. Lifting heavier weight, the slower twitch muscle fibers are going to take a little bit longer to recover. We need more ATP stores. But like when we're lifting lightweight, we're barely tapping into the core muscles. Like they can just go and they get exhausted, and then like 30 seconds a minute, we're ready for another. You know what I mean? So we're really just trying to keep our body on that edge. And these workouts are not meant to be fun. They aren't supposed to be enjoyable. It shouldn't, for most people, be the fucking highlight of your day. Okay? Not unless you're a crazy motherfucker like me. It's not going to be the highlight of your day. Okay? I'm just telling you, dude. Unless you got something fucking wrong in your head like I do, you're not going to enjoy this shit. It's not enjoyable. It's tough, man. It's suffering. It's brutal. It's fucking hard. And, whatever people want to say or talk about, or, negative thoughts that they want to try and, that want to try and creep in there because of the things that people say. Not that they're intending to plant negative thoughts, but like our brain just works funny, and we end up finding reasons for doubt. The fuck was that, man? Dude, that was a trip, bro. I just felt like somebody walked behind me. Is there a ghost in here? But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna post a link, okay? And you guys can look, for yourself, okay? Gym haunted, dude. I know, bro. All right, here. So check this out. You guys can look through this article yourself if you want, and you can kind of see. This is like a breakdown of Chris Gethin's DTP program. Like there's a program that exists that he made. Unfortunately, the only place that I can find it is on bodybuilding.com, and it's behind a fucking paywall. So I'm like, fuck it. I don't want it. It's not worth it to pay for it, right? So basically what I did is I took this whole article, everything. I copy-pasted that motherfucker into Google Gemini. And then I added a few little things at the end, telling Gemini that I wanted to use this to help me create workouts and, asked it if it pretty much, and then just hit fucking enter. And Gemini was like, cool, yeah, this looks like a solid program. Blah, blah, blah. It gave down a bunch of breakdowns as to benefits and stuff like that. And then it said, do you want me to help you? And I was like, well, first, answer some of my questions that I have. Let's, and it goes, okay, well, and ask me a list, like, what are your goals, this, that, blah, blah, blah. So, I'm punching this information in and helping, allowing it to help me to create workouts tailored for me, right? Like, in a sense, I'm just using this as my personal trainer. And honestly, like, if I don't like what it's giving me, I'll look at a different option, I'll adjust the workout. I'll change the fucking sets. I look over it, and make sure that it's going to make sense. Look at how the workout flows together, right? Like, do these exercises make sense together? Are they going to be good for each other? Is it going to give me the best results? Is it strengthening my weaknesses? There's a lot of stuff, man, a lot of considerations. But I think that throughout these kind of things, stuff that's going to be really important is to try and figure out a way to keep track as well, right? Because it's one thing to follow a program. It's another thing to follow a program and keep track while you're doing that program, right? And actually see your gains. It doesn't have to be for bragging rights or anything like that. It can just be simply just because you want to. You want to see your gains, It's going to give you better results in the end by knowing where you started and knowing where you finished. Morning. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing moving forward. And I'm going to do this DTP stuff. I did 3 days this week of DTP, and it was fantastic, dude. I mean, my arms have not been like this sore in a really long time, and it's just simply the forced humility, right? Because you got to drop that weight in order to make the sets happen. So we're about 18 calories more than what the machine says. It says through 120 calories burned. According to me, it's 139, and my heart rate is 140 on the machine and 134 on my device. And we're pretty close. A little bit of inconsistency there, but the heart rate knows the one on stream actually knows my age. So it's using that for a factor as well. The machine has no idea how old I am. I mean, as far as diet and nutrition goes, I feel like I've had that down. I know what I need to do to change that. Share. Welcome in. Electric Nuts, dude. He stole the 12-incher today. See? I swear, dude, sometimes, like, if you're the first one, I swear, I think your chances of getting a 12-inch is higher. Doing fantastic. Fucking 43 now, man. It's crazy. That's crazy. My arms from yesterday are so sore still. Like, in a good way. Feels great. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had a pretty good day. I had to work yesterday, so it's kind of shitty, but we got some ribs. They got some ribs in the store, and they came in mislabeled, so they can't, when that happens, they can't sell them because of, it's stupid. So like they have to go to the food bank or get thrown out. And since it's privately owned, you know, technically corporate, I don't think is supposed to allow this kind of stuff, but it, you know, you can buy the customer or the employees get to buy things for a reduced price on those throwaway items. So we got like 2 racks of ribs for like $3. Yeah, I mean, literally, dude, we got like 2 racks of ribs for $3. Everybody got about 4 whole ribs, maybe 5. You know, pretty good portion. We were all satisfied. I smoked them for like 3.5 hours. Oh, dude, they were so good. I was trying to cut them up, and I grabbed them with the tongs, and the bones just slipped out. Whoops. Yeah, I know. A couple years back, my mom came over and she dropped off 2 racks of beef ribs one time. I was like, hell yeah. Pulled out the smoker, threw them on there. I love barbecuing. I mean, dude, if you give me something to barbecue on my birthday, I'll be happy. I don't care. However, Jaden, he's working now. And we were at this little bargain market store the other day that just opened up in town, and they actually sell some really nice stuff there. It's like a discount wholesale store, you know, called Eagle Bargain Market. And in there, we were in there a couple weeks back, and they had this Sharper Image impact gun, right? Like massager. Share, gifting 5 subs. Holy cow. Share, thank you. Hell yeah. True MVP. Absolutely. Share, appreciate you. Hey, I even got that shirt on you bought me, Share. See? Heck yeah. You guys take care of me. I know with oh my god, dude. I have to do so many push-ups, bro. I need to like maybe later today after grocery shopping I'll do some fucking debt repayment, man. I'm up to like 800 because I haven't been doing it. Oh. Soul Evans, what's going on? Welcome in. That is not my towel. That's gross. Just wiped my head with somebody else's sweat rag. That's disgusting. Get rid of this thing, dude. Oh, yeah. Anyway, well, when I do get paid from these subs, I'm going to use it because I got like almost $300 coming, I think, with all the subs. So I'm going to get some emotes with like, you know, I want like Me, goatee, shaved head, buff, missing tooth, skull and beast shirts, flexing poses, right? Like something pretty simple, I think, but I just want emotes and some animated ones as well. No, dude, yeah, right. If $300 would fix my problem for computers, that would be great. But unfortunately, I need like 1,000 just to make a fucking build, dude. Like, dude, it's not just my fucking CPU. If it were that simple, I would have done it. If all I needed was $300, dude, I would have done it. But I can't. For one, I'm on an i9 9900K, which is becoming outdated, no longer in production. It isn't a great CPU now. In my motherboard, I can only put one higher CPU, and it's $650. So, nope, not happening. So that means that I need to buy a CPU and a motherboard combo. I could possibly get one for about $300, but yeah. It's time to do a new build, so, or work something else out. And my son is going to be building a computer here soon, so that's going to free up my graphics card that he has in his computer, and that will mean that I'll be able to take my server PC, put the graphics card in there, and make a streaming PC. Then all these issues with the CPU being taxed and everything getting fucking slammed won't matter, because I'll just run through my capture card, an extra display, onto the streaming PC, and boom, good, fixed, solved, done. Right? I mean, like, there's options, but unfortunately, $300 just isn't enough to fix the PC as it is. Yeah, and the thing is I could do that just with no cost. My son just has to build his PC first. So that'll give me time to kind of plan out a build, because streaming PCs are great, but they're such a fucking pain in the ass, dude. They come with a whole nother series of issues, right? First off, audio. Okay, chats. Where do you chat? Do you chat on your streaming PC, or do you chat on your game PC? Which one? How many mics do you need? You gotta have a mic for each fucking computer? I mean, how does this work? What options are there? There's options, trust me, but which one are you gonna use? What's the easiest? What's the cheapest? What's the best? What's the most reliable? I mean, this is just all questions that I've just thought about, and I guarantee you would likely run into once you set this kind of thing up. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I already know what to do, but now it's just time, right? Like, I've already dabbled with streaming PCs and had one in the past, and they're good because they allow your computer to utilize all of its resources. But like I said, it can be a hassle as well. So, but yeah. Aw, Sandoval, that sucks. So anyway, emotes for the channel, and then I think I really need a phone cooler. So I think I'm gonna buy one of those phone coolers for my phone, cause dude, my phone gets hot, bro. And those things work pretty well according to the reviews. So I think I might grab one. They're like, the one I'm looking at is like $65. But It's got a small enough pad that it would fit on my phone in multiple locations with the tripod stand that I have. I would just need to figure out a place to put the fan. It's got like a little hose that comes off it, and like it's actually like a little liquid cooled pump thing that pumps water through this radiator. And dude, I know we ate them all, Sandoval. There's no more. No more. The Junior loves the ribs. He ate his ribs clean. Nothing but bones, dude. Looked like they had been bleached. It's just like clean rib bones. Ooh, lasagna. My mom's got a really good recipe for lasagna. She gave it to me. I have it too. So it's like one of the best lasagnas I've ever had. But not low carb, not low fat, not low calorie. Well, why haven't you eaten, Sandoval? I mean, that's not healthy if you're not, like, if you don't, like, I mean, fasting can be a healthy thing, but like, I feel like it should be like planned and structured. Huh. Don't feel hungry. You haven't eaten for 2 days, but you said you had the flu, so I mean, that maybe it just wiped out your taste or your appetite. That happens to me when I'm sick sometimes too. Actually watched a interesting perspective on this. So it was about fasting and intermittent fasting and the benefits and the recovery potential that it has. Like when an animal gets injured real bad, a lot of times what they'll do is they'll go lay down. Like they literally go and they lay down and they wait for death or wait to get better. Their priority is not to eat. It isn't really anything other than to just recover. And sometimes they lay there for a while when they're extremely hurt, and the body goes into this crazy kind of like regenerative state under extreme fasted conditions where our body is able to break down damaged cellular tissue and use it and recycle it and form new tissues. But like the forming of new tissues can be kind of difficult if there's not enough nutrients. But our body is a funny thing. It can break down our muscle to get, glucose within the body to fuel our brain, to be able to continue to function. And, we can utilize our stored fat for energy. So while we're not really getting an intake of vitamins or minerals, we still have energy for the body to be able to do what it needs to do. And it's maybe not the best thing, but this is how animals repair. The body goes, it deflames. It's no longer inflamed. Like I said, in a fasted state, damaged cellular tissue can be destroyed and recycled to create new. So fasts are really good. Intermittent fasting doesn't quite see all these benefits because, these kind of things happen after 72 hours of fasting. There's different stages when we fast, and we kind of get these changes all the way out for maybe up to 5 days, right? There's significant changes that happen within the body. And after that point, 4 to 5 days, of fasting, I feel like should probably be under medical supervision. Oh, nice, Sandoval. Heck yeah. "30 minutes?" Fuck, dude. Oh, for the flu? I mean, I nah. I would just rest, man. You just need to rest, I think. I mean, if it's just the flu, I don't think there's any reason to have to go in, you know? Especially if it's only been a couple days. I mean, like if you have flu symptoms and they're lasting, 4 days, 5 days, I mean, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna get better, then yeah, definitely. Should probably go in, maybe have something more, maybe some antibiotics or something that's necessary. But oh, 94 floors climbed. L9. Ah, Sandoval, thank you. Love y'all. Love all you guys, man. Nothing but love. I'm done hating. I mean, dude, to hate people takes too much energy, bro. Like, but sometimes there's those people that just, like, you just have to hate them. I suppose if it's people that you have to hate, they should probably just be removed. Yeah, you miss Chester. Aw. Oh, baby. All right, let's see here. I gotta open something up. Chester does. Yeah, he's a good cat. He's a good cat. All right, here we go. Look, so this article is from November 8th, 2021, right? And the DTP explained what you need to know. Hey, stop popping up things on my face here. Okay, what you need to know about Chris Gethin's DTP training technique is a dramatic transformation principle. Is a training system devised after years of research, application, and analysis of its effectiveness. DTP, as it is better known, has played a fundamental role in transforming over 150 million lives, a statistic which thoroughly supports the undeniable impact of this training approach. Even though the reach of DTP spans across the globe, many people still have questions about this strategy. Every day on Caged social media page, people request more information on DTP, which is what led me to write this article. After reading this, you will have no uncertainties around the benefits of DTP training. Furthermore, you'll be able to apply it to your own training for maximum effect. The DTP format, to help you understand exactly what DTP workouts look like, the following examples have been provided. 2 quad exercises have been used to demonstrate the set and rep format, right? So you'd be like leg press, set 1, 50 reps, 2, 40, 3, 30, 4, 20, 5, 10, right? These are your sets. Every single time you're supposed to increase your weight. Then we would move on to, say, leg extensions and go set 1 would be 10, 2 would be 20, 3 would be 30, 4 would be 40, 5 would be 50. Decreasing weight each time to be able to make your sets. So it's tough. Okay, rest intervals will be shorter between the lighter high rep sets as the slow twitch muscle fibers recover quickly. Approximately 60 seconds between these sets will suffice. For the heavier and low rep sets, where fast twitch muscle fibers do the majority of the work, taking up to 120 seconds, 2 minutes, is recommended to ensure you're adequately rested for maximum performance. When following DTP, applying the correct amount of rest between sets ensures training tempo is maintained. Oh boy, all right. An application where DTP shines is when you have limited training equipment. If DTP is executed properly, you can annihilate a muscle group with very few exercises. Anywhere between 1 to 4 should suffice. In the quad example provided, 2 exercises were used, but you can complete the entire pyramid with 1 exercise if necessary. So like, you could hop on that leg press, pyramid up and pyramid down. Like, keep that rest time consistent, and I fucking swear to God, dude, it'll beat the shit out of you. Now, another thing I want to say here too is that during these sets, sometimes we bite off more than we can chew. If we need to drop weight, you can. If you need to rest pause, you can. Whatever the fuck it takes to try to hit your numbers. It doesn't matter. You can adjust the next set to accommodate, right? So, all right, anyway. So there are other variations of DTP, such as DTP Extreme, which employs a superset format. Both approaches will be discussed in this article to thoroughly demonstrate the application of these principles. Optimizing muscle fiber activity. The most significant benefit of using DTP training is the way it engages every type of muscle fiber in the same workout. No other form of resistance training is as comprehensive. Leveraging the impact of high, moderate, and low repetition ranges means that every muscle fiber is stimulated. The advantage of this is accelerated sarcoplasmic and myofibular hypertrophy, both of which are essential for growth. Those are some big words. Hey, melting fat quickly. As DTP's unique training pyramid engages every type of muscle fiber, extreme amounts of energy are required, not only during, but also after the workout is complete. During the workout, fuel is expended at an alarming rate to sustain performance and support recovery. However, after the workout is completed, the oxygen debt created is so dramatic that heightened energy expenditure continues for approximately 24 hours. Scientifically, this is known as excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, whereby the body must repay the oxygen debt incurred during training. All intense training can trigger this response, but due to the extreme nature of DTP, it can elevate this response to new levels. The outcome for you is accelerated fat loss, healthier blood sugar management, and improved insulin sensitivity. All good things. Enhancing health and fitness metrics. Looking good in the mirror isn't enough. Health should always remain the priority. DTP addresses and improves health through a variety of facets. Cardiovascular fitness quickly improves when using DTP regularly. Specifically, the heart becomes more efficient as it has to work hard to distribute oxygenated blood around the body. When the heart becomes more efficient at distributing blood, improved blood pressure is a common outcome. Time efficient results. Having had the opportunity to work with millions of people as they transform their body and health, one of the biggest obstacles individuals face is lack of time. This excuse is continually used to explain a lack of progress, which is why I made sure DTP would yield results in a very time-efficient manner. It is possible to get a DTP workout complete in just 40 minutes, which answers this common barrier. So now, look, it can be done that quick, but you don't need to, right? Like, he would be talking about like one ladder up and down that's going to take you about 40 minutes. So basically for each ladder or superset or something that you're going to do, you're going to look at about 30 to 40 minutes of time. Now, depending on the rep range, sometimes smaller muscle groups like arms, we only do like 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, But anyway, yeah. So these can be done pretty quickly, but they, it's like, yeah, I would say count on 40 minutes per exercise, per pyramid. Anyway, utilizing DTP yourself. Any new workout program can be daunting if you're unsure how to apply it correctly. For this reason, I've provided a sample week of DTP training for your reference. Additionally, I've included more tips on how to get the most from your DTP workouts, as well as common mistakes you must avoid to maximize your progress. Okay. So, we've got shoulders and calves, shoulder press, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, upright rows, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, standing calf raises, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, seated calf raises, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, right? Like 2 pyramids, probably about an hour in those. Calves are going to go pretty quick. Overhead shoulder press, upright rows, they might take a little longer. It just depends. But no, so you can see the structure, right? Legs, hack squat, same sets, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Walking lunges, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, right? This is going to be a pretty brutal workout for your legs. That's it, right? There you go. That one's about a 40-minute one, maybe 45 minutes. 50 minutes if you include your stretching, your warm-up, and all that stuff. 3 back, seated cable rows, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, and 10. Narrow grip pull downs, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. These are probably going to be a little on the shorter side because of the amount of reps. I mean, you know, it all adds up. So anyway, chest, same thing. Dumbbell press, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Flies, the other way around. Arms, barbell curls, and skull crushers. So here's where we would do a superset of 50 and 50. Set 2 would be 40, 40, 30, 30, 20, 20, 10, 10. And then you go the other way, and there's other forms of these supersets where you would go 50, 10, 40, 20, 30, 30, and you're always doing like 60 reps, right? So it is important to note two things from the above workouts. For the back and chest workout, there are different rep schemes. This format is DTP Extreme, a variant which has similar principles to the original DTP protocol. This is my favorite approach for chest and back because it helps prevent fatigue at the shoulder joints and forearms. Two weak points which can hinder progress when training these muscle groups. Secondly, notice that supersets are used on the arm workout. Supersetting exercises is the perfect way to add more intensity using DTP, especially when training antagonistic way muscle groups together. Opposing, I think, is what we're looking at there. Bicep, triceps, right? They're like, yeah. Anyway, hopefully by demonstrating these variations of DTP training strategy, it shows how versatile these training philosophies can be and how they can be applied to enhance your progress. Do's and don'ts. The impact of DTP depends on the application, which is simply why I'm explicitly telling you how to employ it with precision. I want you to avoid making any mistakes which could sabotage your progress. Don't be fooled into thinking 10 or 12 sets is easy. If done correctly, you will be begging for the pain to end. This all comes down to two factors: ensuring your rest periods are carefully monitored and that the weight chosen is appropriate to the rep range being used. For example, on the 50 rep sets, you should be reaching failure by 25 to 30 reps, after which you should be fighting your way to the finish line using rest pause. If you reach 50 reps without stopping, the weight was far too light. So there's a little moment of clarity for you guys. The burn within the muscles will surpass anything you've experienced before. This uncomfortable and painful feeling might lead you to think of shortcuts, such as using sloppy form or even quitting early. Do not allow either to happen. It is imperative that good exercise technique is maintained to yield the best results, and cutting out reps are only cheating your results. Suggest using pre-cage, in-cage during workouts. Stay completely focused all the time, even during rest intervals, to maintain peak performance. This training is so challenging that you cannot afford to be complacent. As such, it is paramount to maintaining mental engagement at all times. Keep your headphones on, avoid discussion between sets, Otherwise, the intensity will quickly be lost. Something that I've had to work on hard while streaming. Anyway, summary. Hopefully this article helps clear up any questions you may have had regarding DTP and can serve as your DTP guide at all times. Employing this training approach will open the door to new levels of progress and physical growth. Using this training system for 4 weeks will help shatter any plateaus you may have hit and enable you to see quick results. Okay, anyway, again, I'll link it. That article is what I'm going to be basing my workouts off of moving forward. And I mean, this is basically the rule set. You know, I will tell the AI that I want about a 2-hour long workout, including warm up, cool down, all of this stuff. Give me a title so that I can have a cool name to call my workout. And hell yeah, then we move forward. And next week we'll start. I'm going to keep the same split I use, so it'll be let's see, chest, legs, back, shoulders, arms. That is my plan. I think it'd be cool if, like, somebody was willing to try it out with me. I mean, I love to try new programs, man. But I'd love to see somebody else's perspective on this. See what they, I know my own capabilities. We got 52 minutes on this motherfucker here. 155 floors climbed. Feel like we're so far away. Nah. 'Liberty Street was going to be live this morning. I must have missed him. I think maybe five more minutes. Oh man, we got this. 5 more minutes. My first drink. No, this DTP. Like it's that program. That's what I'm gonna do this protocol for the next probably 4 weeks, maybe 8 weeks. I don't know. We'll see. But dramatic transformation principle. That's what it stands for. Diamond Dallas Page. DDP. uh, hell yeah. How you doing, Priceless? Ooh, yeah, dude. You gonna do some running or what? Epitome of fitness. Equal gusto, dude. Hell yeah. I'm doing good, man. Birthday was yesterday. Fucking 43 now. Some running and swims, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, dude. Even though it's summertime here, you go down to the ocean here, you don't want to swim in it. you don't want to swim in the fucking Oregon Pacific, dude, at no time of the year. None. For one, it's super rocky, bro. It's like a sheer cliff, right? There's a massive riptide and undertow. It'll take you down and take you out, you know? And it's an incredibly powerful fucking body of water. People die every year. It's extremely cold. Like, it's like just above freezing. I swear, dude. It's all year long. Our oceans are not meant for swimming. I mean, anybody who goes to our oceans and is like, yeah, we could swim in that. Like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. I'm just saying. Like, if you see the ocean and you still think that it is okay to swim, I doubt your swimming capabilities. I'm just saying. Like, if you think that you can swim in that water, what is wrong with you, dude? Like, some of the beaches down in California are okay. Like, where the beaches are long and they stretch out, you know? White sand, those kind of things. Ooh, that would be fun, dude. Yeah, I think the East Coast is a lot better. I mean, I don't know about North Carolina, South Carolinas, you know, I'm not sure, like how those, oh shit, we're done, dude. We're done, dude. Look, I'm gonna take a picture of this. Congratulations. There was our Frosty Tools is just fucking awesome, bro. Climbing high together. 5:22. All right, man. I gotta wipe this machine down. Like every step is covered in sweat. It's so gross. I mean, but you guys are up like 10 feet in the air. So glad I have a tripod that's so tall. Oh, shit. 680 calories, dude. Yeah. So, it was 1 hour, dude, on the Stairmaster. I think I'm going to start incorporating that heavily into my workouts because I just feel like it's such a great cardio exercise. It hits the body so good. Like the burn on there is just way better than a lot of other shit. But I think we're done, man. I'll be on later today. I got a ton of fucking debt to pay off, dude. So much from all these subs, dude. Like it gave me like almost I have 800 push-ups, dude. 800. Too many, dude. See, let's see here. It's not cool, dude. Burpees and push-ups. Ridiculous. Anyway, guys, we're going to jump off. Who's on? Is there anybody on? Anybody on that I can raid? Jacked Geek. We'll go there. Let's raid Mr. Jacked Geek. Jacked Geek, he's another great fitness streamer, guys. But anyway, hey, Cher, thank you for the gifted subs. And everyone, appreciate you guys all for being here and chilling with me and giving me some chit chat on my stair climb, even though I basically just read a blog article to you guys. But still, like, that's like, I'm not the only one that has these crazy fucked up thoughts, right? Like, there's a reason that I've clung to Chris Gethin his mindset is so similar to mine. Like my mindset is similar to his. However you want to, whatever you want to say, man. Like the I just, man, I just, me and him are like just such like-minded individuals when it comes to like fitness and health and stuff like that. I mean, that's what it is. So anyway, guys, let's get out of here, huh? Go home. Like I said, man, if anybody does want to join me with these things, I mean, I'm gonna post these to YouTube, and I'm gonna do my best to have like all the information of workouts right here and like everything that we're doing, right? Like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a load command so we can put on like how much weight we're doing. Like that way I could always go back and look and see like how much weight was on the bar without, and yeah. So anyway, guys, peace. We're out. Take it easy.